This is Josiah Plays the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. Alright, we're about to ring a bell, summon a ferryman. Hopefully, nothing terrible happens. The bell gives you a dull clang, and after a few moments out of the darkness, you see a withered old man rowing a small boat. He rows slowly across to you, moors the boat, and limps towards you. Flash a smile, drink a potion of invisibility, and steal the boat. That's a nice option. Grand Theft Boat. Let's speak to the ferryman. The ferryman asks you for 3 gold pieces. When you protest at the price, he mumbles some flimsy excuse about inflation. He begins to get angry at your protestations. I'm not going to threaten him. I'll just pay him the 3 gold. I don't care. Looks like we made it. He calms down, takes the gold, and rows you across to the north bank. Minus 3 gold pieces. After mooring the boat, he ambles off down a passageway. Let's get off the boat. You are now standing on the north bank in the large underground cavern. The most striking thing is a massive structure to the north, built into the cave wall itself. It emanates a feeling of dread as it looms over the riverbank. To the right of the huge structure is a smaller but still imposing building in the cave wall. Directly to the east is a wooden building near the bridge. Half-finished wooden boats lie nearby as though in progress. To the west is a small wooden shack, probably large enough to house the living quarters for a single person. Presumably the shack is where the boatman lives, right? Well, let's check out the shack first. Shack attack! Pop, I bounce everywhere I go. You walk over the sandy riverbank leading to the nearby shack. There is a door leading into the shack which seems to be unlocked. Let's check it out. You are in a small, foul-smelling room. You notice 2 doors, one to the west and one behind you to the south. The furniture in the room is sparse and has been made mostly from bits of old boats. There appears to be nothing of value in the room. An old man in ragged clothes is slumped asleep on a bench made from half a rowing boat, snoring loudly. Wow, we got an... Oh, that's a scary-looking fucking dog. There's the original illustration from the book. These illustrations were really detailed. And there it is with color. Guy's passed out, and he has a very vicious-looking animal there. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. Yeah, that dog is actually that man's wife. Wow, that's fucked up. Next to him is a vicious-looking brown dog with red eyes and black teeth, which you have awoken, and that is now eyeing you suspiciously. A deep growl is coming from its throat. Just what I need at this point in the quest. An overprotective dog growling at me. I can bang on the door to wake the old man. I can leap across the room with your weapon drawn to cut down the dog. Drink a potion of invisibility or quietly exit through the door. I'm thinking... quietly exit through the door. Let's bounce. I gotta bounce, literally. Alright, let's check out the wooden building near the pier. Bounce, 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 bounce. You head towards the wooden building. The only means of entry appears to be a solid-looking wooden door. A sign above the door reads Boathouse. The door is firmly locked, but a small barred window allows you to look inside. You can see a number of skeletons working on building a boat of some sort. Oh, skeletal boat builders. Makes sense. Saito says sometimes man's best friend can be man's best friend with benefits. That is so fucked, Saito. So fucked. Ooh, another illustration. So through the bars we see skeletons in there working on boats. They move in a series of quick, jerky actions, rather insect-like. Well, I don't have the key. I'm not going to try to break the door down. I'm just going to go back to the riverbank. You return to the riverbank. Off in the distance are the imposing structures built into the very walls of the caves. Let's go to the smaller structure to the northeast. You follow the faint sandy path leading to imposing building in the cave wall. While not as large as the building to the north, it is nonetheless magnificently grand. It towers above you, and you cannot help but wonder how on Titan the thing was built. At the very top of, or at the top of the steps is a heavy stone door that seems very solid. Let's try to open this door. Apparently it opened. Heaving open the door, it grinds against the floor in protest. Entering, you find yourself in an opulently decorated room. You are overwhelmed by the sight of thousands upon thousands of bottles lining the shelves of the room. Fine carved furniture is placed strategically about the chamber. Oh, is this Oriana from the beginning? Or is this somebody else? So there's the... Man, this is a fancy, fancy place. Look at all those bottles. I think that might be Oriana from the beginning. Or like, she's like our dungeon master, basically. But maybe it's not her. Maybe it just looks similar to her. Waiting for you inside is a tall woman, wearing a long dark gown and a spiked crown. I'm taking it this is probably not the old boat guy's wife, actually. It is Oriana. Welcome, Alexandra of Blacksand. I am Oriana, the Keeper of Souls. You don't know me, or maybe you do. I can never remember, but rest assured your player does. Oh, they're breaking the fourth wall, what? Do not be alarmed, I am here to help you. It's almost as if she's suggesting I have some unknown force controlling me. What folly! Oh no, fourth wall just got smashed. Inquire, sell something, purchase something, ask about the domain of the dead. Let's purchase something. Oh shit, son. She's got all kinds of stuff. You ask the Soul Keeper if she has anything for sale. She gives you an unsettling smile. Give me some gold, and I will give you some gifts. She offers you the following. Provisions, Potion of Fortune, Potion of Skill, Potion of Strength, Potion of Fire Protection, Potion of Invisibility. Oh, you can get more Resurrection Stones. But they're very expensive. Everything I've done so far has only gotten me 52 gold. Well, if I had 55, I spent 3. So 150 is a lot. Maze Jumper, I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Should I buy anything? It seems like it would be very difficult to have 150 gold by the time you get to this point. And generally this game does not ever let you backtrack, so if you it's not like you can just come back here that I know of. But I don't know, this is my first time playing this, so I don't know how this works. I'm gonna save my money, I guess. Talk about something else. Excellent. That concludes business, says the Soul Keeper. What else do you wish to talk about? Oh, I could sell something to the Soul Keeper. Nox Moo, how you doing? Good to see you, Nox Moo. What's going on? Let's see what I can sell. You ask the Soul Keeper if she wants to buy anything from you. She gives you an unsettling smile. Show me what you have, and I'll offer you a price. After rummaging around in your backpack, Oriana is interested in the following. So I could sell this potion of invisibility or this potion of skill, but I wouldn't really get that much for them. And those could be really useful, so I think I'm gonna not sell them right now. Yeah, I solved the problem with this evil painting that was trying to pull me into it with foul magic, and I threw a piece of cheese at it. And it pretty much got me out of the situation, which was good. Alright, tell me about the Domain of the Dead. What can you tell me about the Domain of the Dead? You ask the Soul Keeper. She pauses for a moment, but her face remains expressionless and without emotion. A place cursed by Zagor, created to provide an army of restless souls, each of which will endlessly guard his inner sanctum. I find it to be a useful location to be near, considering my line of work. However, I am not without my own protection. Many so-called heroes have become nothing more than tortured spirits to guard the Warlock's treasure. I would advise you to be prepared. Alright, tell me about the Warlock's treasure. Zagor is rumored to have a hoard of treasure. Do you know anything about it? You ask Oriana. She raises an eyebrow quizzically, then answers. Ah, yes, of course. The Warlock guards his treasure well. It is kept under lock and key within a magical treasure chest. He never keeps the 3 keys with him, instead choosing to cast a spell on them. Each key is securely guarded and changes position within the mountain each time someone enters. The more keys used to open the chest, the greater the reward within. That's cool. So I think the 3 different keys actually do appear at different places in the dungeon each time you play. Well, I guess I'm done here. Unfortunately, I have not seen any of the keys on my travels. Perhaps you should try to meet with me again when you make another journey through the mountain. I'll bid the Soul Keeper goodbye. You bid the Soul Keeper goodbye. Her presence makes you somewhat uneasy, and you are eager to leave. Goodbye, Alexandra of Black Sand, she says. I know we shall meet again, if not during this adventure, then during your next one. Not understanding what she means, you leave for the large structure set into the cave walls. Return to the beach. Bouncing here and there and everywhere. You make your way back to the beach. Now we will walk to the huge structure to the north, with glowing blue flames. You walk along the sand to the massive structure. A set of stone steps leads upwards into the structure itself. Near the steps, a path leads west to a tower leading upwards on the side of the main structure. Head west to the tower, or climb the foreboding stone staircase in front of you. The tower sounds cool. Let's check out the tower. You decide to walk westwards and reach the tower. The sandy path continues until you reach some stone steps that lead upwards. Just as you are about to climb the steps, you suddenly feel angry about being here, within Firetop Mountain, chasing some vague quest. I should have killed Kith when he suggested he send me on this awful quest. I really want to leave this place. Something strange seems to be happening to you, and it seems to be getting worse. Your anger and frustration increases. This place is affecting you somehow. -1 luck? That ain't cool. I'm down to 6. I'm going toward the tower. I don't care. Ooh. A light glows from the tower entrance. Walk towards the light. Ooh. You walk through the opening, and before you know it, you've stumbled upon a set of spiral stairs. The stairs are cracked and old, and do not seem to be held up by any supporting structure. Your thoughts are starting to become darker and more sinister. This is probably a bad idea. I can't shake the feeling that I need to hit someone or something very hard. A more -1 luck. This isn't good. Alright, I'm going to keep going, even though this is obviously terrible. I'm going to keep going. I'm climbing the stairs. Uh-oh. You climb up the stairs, which seem to go on forever. Step by step, you climb further up the dank tower. You got them dank memes. Until you reach an alcove where you can catch your breath. Suddenly, a raspy voice makes you jump in shock.
Hello there, kind stranger. Do you have a moment to spare for a hungry beggar? Any kind of food will do.
The gaunt, tired man with sunken eyes and scraggly hair is staring at you expectantly. Why is there some random beggar halfway up a staircase in a tower? Pathetic creature should die! What am I thinking? Must control my thoughts. Alright, let's test my luck, which is down to 5 now. Oh, dude, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win with a 5. I gotta roll 2d6 and get a 5 or lower. That's not great. Come on. Yes! I did it! I got a 4! Lucky. Needed a 5 or under and rolled a 4. Feed the beggar. You look through your backpack as you search for something to give the beggar. What will you give him? Oh, I wish I had the cheese still. I totally would have given this guy cheese. I'll give him some provisions, I guess. You hand the beggar a portion of your provisions. He gratefully accepts and eagerly wolfs it all down. It's clear that the poor man is starving.
Wonderful, he says. I am sorry that I cannot give you anything in return, but you have my thanks.
You say goodbye to the beggar.
Be careful, he warns. There are much more dangerous things in the domain of the dead, other than myself.
Well, I mean, more dangerous than you isn't exactly setting a high bar, dude. You're like a starving old beggar man. More dangerous than you, I mean, there could be like a particularly angry squirrel around the corner and it would be more dangerous than you. You leave the beggar and head towards the stairs to continue upwards. Climb the stairs. Boop, 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 boop. I like the idea of leaping up a set of stairs. You continue up the staircase, which seems to have no end. The stone, crumbling masonry causes you to slip many times, nearly causing you to tumble all the way down the tower. Thankfully, you are able to right yourself. You stop and rest at a crumbling alcove. A daunting stone statue of an imposing warrior looms over you. They stand stern but proud. Sword planted into the ground. It feels as though the statue is on guard, warding off the domain of the dead's evil spirits. Well, maybe he could have taken the gold. I thought about it for a second, giving him gold. Maybe he could have gone down to Oriana and spent it. But maybe not. Domain of the dead's evil spirits. I'm still struggling to control my thoughts. A rage is taking me over. It's like seeing somebody shot in the gut and throwing a couple 20s on top of them. Oh no. Now I have to test against a luck of 4. This isn't gonna go well. I don't even wanna roll it. I'm scared. I'm scared. Got a 4! I actually pulled it off with a 4. Now it's down to 3 though. Kneel in front of the statue. Despite wanting to destroy this statue, you maintain composure and kneel down in front of it. You close your eyes and feel a pleasant, calming feeling wash over you. Your whole body feels completely invigorated and you feel completely refreshed. Restored. My luck is back up to 8. My luck is back up to 8. Oh, that's awesome. My skill is back up to 10. My stamina, everything's back up to max. That's amazing. Game save bench now, please. The statue must be magical. You think? With renewed vigor and no sign of the anger you felt previously, you prepare to continue up the tower. Head up the stairs. You follow the steps further up the tower. Soon you notice an eerie blue glow emanating from further up the stairs. As you get closer, the light becomes more intense. You reach the source of the light. Set in the stone is eerie, spidery writing. Each letter gives off an intense blue glow, and the words seem to slightly shift as you look at them, giving you a slight headache. Read the hit the inscription with your weapon. Reading bad! Let's try reading the inscription. You try to focus on the arcane words, clear your throat, and read them out. Midnim, Ludtiu, Ludmid, Rogaz. Dim mind, dull wit. Dull dim. Zagor. Mind dim, wit dull, dim dull, Zagor. That's the name of the warlock. I feel like this is something I should really be remembering. Mind dim, wit dull, dim dull, Rogaz, or Zagor. Suddenly, you reel back in pain. Your mouth tastes like copper, and your head feels as though it is full of cotton wool. You try in vain to focus, but it is no use. The words you have read must have been some kind of curse. Oh, damn it. -1 skill. Feeling hazy and dim-witted, you nonetheless press on. Climb up the stairs some more. I made it to the top. You continue to climb further up the stairs. You pass a crack in the wall, oozing an unpleasant-smelling slime. The goo is slowly forming a pool on the floor. Suddenly, there is a rumbling sound. There is an explosion of brick and masonry as hideous slime worms burst out of the wall. I don't like these things. You count 3 of them as they writhe towards you. These horrific beasts, long dead, have been reanimated by the slime itself. The creatures snake towards you with frightening speed. Fight the slime worms. I'm gonna get hurt here. I'm gonna get hurt here. This gonna hurt. Oh, he tricked me. Oh, good. Now they're spitting poison on me. That's fun. This is not great. This is not great at all. That looks like something from a PSA about venereal diseases. Oh god. Yeah, this is great. This is super good. So much fucking poison. Blocked? Oh, I'm gonna die here. I'm totally gonna die. There's just no way. There's no way to avoid all of their attacks, because they've got that poison spit. And there's nowhere else that's, like, actually safe. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I fought one earlier and it was bad. 3 of them? No bueno. Oh dear. It looks like the mountain has claimed yet another victim. Would you like to use a resurrection stone and return Alexandra of Blacksand to the last resting bench you encountered? Yes, I want my hero to be resurrected. Alright, we're back here. We're gonna head northwards. Fuck it, let's head east this time and see what happens. Such a beautiful statue. Did the orcs not want that in their barracks? You take a closer look at the altar. Search through the piles, throw some gold, sit on the altar, place your weapon on the altar. Let's place my weapon on the altar. You carefully place your weapon on the altar. Then, you gasp. Within moments, it is transformed into a fine silver version of itself. You take your silver weapon from the altar, testing it in the air. Achievement unlocked, Shining Sword. Transmute your weapon into silver. Nice. The weapon somehow seems stronger than before, but you can't explain how. No matter, any help is welcome against the horrors lurking within Firetop Mountain. I think sitting on the altar... I turned myself into silver. You are instantly dead. Search through the piles of objects. You rummage through the piles of strange silver objects. The animal sculptures in particular are quite lifelike, and seem to all have an expression of shock. There are goblets, daggers, cutlery, belt buckles, and a random assortment of other objects. There appears to be a silver crucifix buried within the pile of objects. You decide to take it. I'm not going to sit on the altar. I'm heading west. I'm going in the door. I'm examining the bits of wood. I'm taking the pieces of wood. I'm examining the rope. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. I forgot it's going to strangle me. Testing my luck. Okay, I made my luck roll. I cut the rope. I go through the north door. Maybe this time I will try. I'm gonna try taking the raft across. Punt the raft across. You climb onto the raft and start to punch your way across the river. It is easy going, and you are soon approaching the northern side of the river. Arriving safely, you step onto the bank. Behind you, the raft drifts away and makes its own way across the river to the south bank. Climb onto the north bank. I guess I didn't need to pay the ferryman. That was really easy. Alright, so we've read this. Maybe I should try something different here this time, too. With the old man and the dog. Let's try banging on the door behind me to wake the old man and see what that does. The old man's eyes flutter open. He sees you and grabs for a half oar lying by his bench. You tell him you mean him no harm, but he remains on guard and eyes you cautiously. Although he looks harmless enough, his dog could be dangerous. The man's boots are undone. I'll tell him his boots are undone, I guess. No, I'm going to ask questions about the mountain. No, I'm going to tell him about his boots. The altar should hum Mighty Duodon as it shifts it to a silver weapon. Well, I already have a silver bow. And now I have a silver weapon. And a silver crucifix. No resurrection stones. The old man thanks you and rather sheepishly ties up his boots. You explain that you mean no harm and he calms down, calling off his dog. Achievement unlocked, Made You Look. Become friends with the old man in the shack.
This area is the only passageway through to the inner chambers. Some years ago, the river swelled after a particularly severe spring thaw and cut off supplies from the outside world. All the area's inhabitants starved to death, but the master, realizing he needed defenses against the outside world, put a curse on the area. The last remaining creatures became the undead, and now guard the passageways through. He starts to inquire about you. Try to grab the keys and go for the nearest door. Thank you for the chat. I'll tell him that I'm on a quest.
When you begin talking, he becomes angry and bids you be gone. He'll have nothing to do with adventurers. His dog senses his anger and snarls menacingly. I'm going to stay and try to pacify him, even though I realize it's probably a bad idea. As you attempt to calm him down, you only succeed in making him angrier.
Traitor!
He shouts. The old man shouts a command at the dog, and it gets ready to attack. I don't want to kill the dog. I'm going to go. Desperately, you begin to back towards the door. As you do so, the man's dog leaps towards you, a blast of fire shooting from its mouth right at your face. Whoa. It's like some kind of hellhound. Luck test. Failed. Failed. Your reflexes are too slow. Attempting to dive out of the way, your reflexes are unfortunately too slow. A blast of flame sears your skin, and you roar in pain as you feel your flesh sizzle. -3 stamina. The hellhound growls threateningly once more, raising its hackles. Wincing at your burn, you ready your weapon and attack. The creature gives a pained yelp from your wound, and the old man becomes furious.
You monster! Now you shall meet a real one!
Oh, fuck. Okay. His eyes turn white with anger. He slowly rises from his seat, and as he stands, he appears to gain in size and stature. He is changing in front of your eyes. He sprouts hair on his face and forearms. His nose lengthens and becomes dog-like. His teeth are pointed. He is a werewolf, and he advances towards you to aid his pet. Now I gotta fight a werewolf and a hellhound. This is not gonna go well. It's just randomly a werewolf. Motherfucker. Scary werewolf. More like scare wolf, am I right? Wow, where the hell did the dog attack? Alright, so I don't want to be within a T from the thing, and I don't want to be in the 2 squares in front of him. Apparently it's not just a T, it's a fucking full... It's a full cross that he hits. Man, that thing is throwing like big-ass fireballs around, and it's a problem. He's gonna hit these 2 squares this time. I gotta get out of here. I'm in trouble. I saw that happening, but there wasn't really anywhere I could go. Alright, I'll see you later, Saito. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for chatting. Have a good one. I'm about to die in this game, and the game's about to be over in a second here. Well, I won the clash, but... Werewolf's down. Question is, can I kill the Hellhound with my 4 stamina? Got him! I can't believe I won that fight. I'm almost dead, but... You have defeated the monsters. You lost 8 stamina and gained 8 souls. With a sigh of relief, you lean against the shack's wall. You have defeated the werewolf. +1 luck. As you look around the room, there appears to be little of use, although the bunch of keys looks interesting, particularly the one marked Boathouse. I will take the Boathouse key. You take the key and put it in your pack. The only other door nearby is one leading to what looks like a larder. Alright, hold on. The first thing I need to do is eat some provisions. A couple of them, so that my stamina is not super low. I'll open the larder door. You open the door to find the werewolf's larder, a miscellaneous collection of bones and decaying meats. The smell is nauseating, although a jar of pickled eggs seem to offer fairly palatable food. Do you wish to take the pickled eggs? Yes, I'll take them. Eagerly, you take one of the pickled eggs and bite into it without a second thought. Then you gag and spit it out in disgust. The eggs are just as vile as everything else in this horrid larder. Unfortunately, you've already swallowed some of the eggs. -1 luck. Damn. My luck is down to 6. With nothing else of interest in the werewolf shack, you decide to leave. Alright, let's go to the wooden building near the pier now that I have a key to it. Yeah, there's skeletons in there. Let's use the boathouse key. The key fits the lock and opens the door. This is clearly a large boathouse. Various boats in different stages of construction are lying around. Apart from the door behind you, there is another in the north wall. Hello, skeletons. As you enter, the skeletons stop their work and crane their bony necks around to look at you. They pick up planks of wood and hammers and advance towards you. There are 5 of them. Let's try talking to the skeletons. Why not? You decide to talk to the skeletons. Tell them you're their new boss and order them back to work. Or tell them who you are. You might as well be honest with the undead. You introduce yourself. I am Alexander of Blacksand, you say. I come in search of...
The Alexander of Blacksand?
One of the skeletons interrupts.
The warrior of Warpstone? The killer of Calamare? The cata... Stultus, stop gushing. I saw her first. Can you sign my humorous?
This is again because my character's a famous adventurer. So we have more fans. Let's... I don't want to fight him. But I also don't want to escape. I want to know what's in here. I'll escape. Attempting to push away from the skeleton's bony fingers, you struggle to escape and reach the exit.
Hey, where do you think you're going? You still haven't signed my humorous.
You struggle to escape from the group of skeletons who are beginning to overwhelm you. Let's test my luck. It's only 6. That's not great. It's going to go down to 5 now. I failed. You struggle to escape, but fail.
Typical celebrity!
One of the skeletons shouts as you try to break free.
No time for the commoners! You've ruined my perceptions of heroes forever!
Oh, now they're mad. The skeletons advance and force you back to the door. One takes the lead, with the other 4 following quickly behind. Oh, great. Here we go. So, 5 stamina, 5 stamina. There's the leader with 7. Guarded. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Oh shit. I'm in big trouble. That one's almost dead. Clash, come on. I got him. But I'm getting wrecked by this other one. just nowhere good for me to go that's gonna be safe. Yeah, I can go to this corner, but I'm about to get trapped. And now they're blocking all my stuff. Come on. Good roll, good roll. Ooh, best roll. I only have 3 stamina left. I don't think I'm gonna survive this one. I don't think I got a chance here. That guy's got 3 stamina left. He's gonna attack me. He's got 1 stamina left. Alright, if I can win this clash right here, I might be able to win. Come on, win the clash. Win the clash. Good roll. I won the clash, but he fucking blocked. I got him. Alright. Maybe I can take this guy out. I've got 3 stamina left. Oh my god, one more hit and this guy's dead. He's gonna move right here. Yes, I got him! Aha! Another close victory. You lost 9 stamina, you gained 20 souls. You have defeated the skeletons. You step over the bones on the floor to take a closer look at the boathouse. You pick up and study a few of the tools scattered around. Hammers, nails, chisels, and the like, but they appear very ordinary. You hear a banging sound coming from beyond the north door, and have time for one further search before you must react. Let's look through the drawers and benches. Actually, hold on. Let's eat a couple provisions. Now let's look through the drawers and benches. The drawers are full of nails, tacks, and miscellaneous bits and pieces. In one drawer, you find a handful of gold pieces, which you take. Plus 5 gold pieces. As you do, you begin to hear a noise from the north door. You had best leave before you were caught. Alright, so that's the boathouse taken care of. Alright, let's go see Oriana now. Domain of the Dead. Warlock's Treasure. Sell something. I feel like I should buy some more provisions. There's 60 gold. Oh, I could only buy one thing, even if I could afford other things. It'll let me buy another one. Okay, more provisions. Okay, that's all. Alright, this time I am not going to go up in that crazy, horrible tower. The tower of terrible luck rolls. I'm going to go, and I'm going to climb the foreboding stone staircase in front of me here. You follow the steps leading up into the looming building. Looking upwards, you occasionally see golden glints on the ceiling. You wonder if there is a gold vein running through the ceiling of the cavern. The golden glints begin to disappear, followed by a high-pitched shrieking and the heavy sound of leathery wings. Uh-oh, bats. That doesn't sound good. The giant bats swarm down around you, ready to attack. Uh-oh, giant bats this time. Uh-oh, it's not a swarm of bats. It's big, huge bats. Mega bats. Well, let's watch and see how they attack. They're all gonna... They attack diagonally, but do they also attack forward? Yeah, they attack any damn direction they want, apparently. I'm down to 7 stamina already. Let's win this clash. Let's win this clash. No, I failed! It was a draw. Now they're both gonna hit me. Let's move here. Damn, it successfully predicted where I was gonna go. This one's almost dead. Uh-oh, I'm trapped. Win the clash, win the clash. I took one out, but I'm down to 3 stamina, and I'm in a bad, bad spot. I need to win this clash. Come on. No, that's not a good roll. I'm down to 1. I'm about to fail. I'm about to die. Maybe nobody will hit right here. Alright, he's about to... Nope! I'm defeated. I'm defeated. Game over. Your adventure ends here. Return to main menu. That's it. The game is literally over. I have to completely start again from the beginning. Almost 4 hours into it. Alright. What happens if I hit... Oh, I don't even have continue as an option anymore. New game. Back to Oriana. Let me begin a new journey. Alright, we're going to be a different character now. Here's the 4 that we have unlocked, but as you can see, there's all these characters, and all these characters, and all these characters. How much do they... That guy costs... Oh, these ones are coming soon. This last group, I forgot. That would cost 600. That would cost 550. That would cost 500. That would cost 450. 400. 350. 250. I can almost buy this one. Or 300. So I can't buy any other characters yet, but that's okay. I haven't even played all these characters yet. So... Last time I played Alexandra of Black Sand. This time I think I'll try... Let's try this big dude. Aaron Godspeed. I already read his story in the very beginning. He has 9 skill, 20 stamina, 7 luck. He's illiterate and fearsome. He's got a front attack, a right attack, Blade Storm where he hits all around him, which is pretty awesome. And a charging twin strike. We'll try this guy out. Let's do it. As he goes bouncing into the mountain. So this will be a totally different quest than Alexandra's quest. After your 2-day hike from Anvil, you reach the base of the infamous Firetop Mountain. It has been a long journey from your home city of Fang, capital of the small but prosperous province of Chiang Mai, and host to the Trial of Champions. You dream of winning the trial, a grueling challenge to the death. Its reward a purse of 10,000 gold pieces. However, you must train your body and mind to their peak in preparation for the event. You have heard tales of a beast, similar to one allegedly found in the Trial of Champions, that resides in the mountain. A man of immense strength who has the head of a bull. Oh, a minotaur. Defeating him would make for excellent training. The villagers also whisper timidly about the fearsome Warlock of Firetop Mountain, because it's the name of the game. A cruel warlock whose fortune is built on the slaughter of innocent citizens. You feel duty-bound that if you happen across this unholy sorcerer, you will do all in your power to destroy him. You approach a cave, a known entrance used by a local band of orcs. Your hand grips the hilt of your sword as you consider what challenges may lie ahead. Your adventure starts here. And here we go back into the mountain. This is the same as before.
This place seems perfect for my training. It's cold, wet, and smells of orc. I enjoy a good orc hunt.
Step warily into the blackness. Approach the fork ahead. We're going to go to the right first.
Aha! My first challenge awaits me. I feel more than ready for this.
A few yards ahead, at the limit of the light cast by your lantern, you catch sight of a cleft in the tunnel wall. I'm not going to hide with this guy. I'm just going to prepare to face what approaches. Coming towards you along the passageway are two ugly, green-skinned creatures. You have disturbed an orc patrol. As they unsheathe their weapons, you arm yourself and prepare to fight! You lose, sucker. Blade Storm! Nice. Triumphant. You lost no stamina, gained 4 souls, defeated the orcs. Alright, this is the same thing as before. We'll take the bone charm. We'll keep going east.
These kinds of places always have doors that won't open. I should practice my skills in trying to break one down.
We're gonna kick the door down. This is the same as before. We'll climb down into the pit. And we'll go cave to the left. Read this before. Read this before.
That meat could come in useful if I need to feed a hungry something.
We'll take the meat. We'll investigate the other cave.
I sense something quite nasty in this room. I must be on my guard.
Survey that cave. Slime beast, oh no. Slime zombies, oh no. Twin charge strike! Ah, that was awesome. Twin charge strike! Uh-oh. Yeah! Ah, he got me. Alright, well I got hit. I lost 2 stamina, gained 6 souls. And there's nothing more of interest here. Leave the pit. And we're back at the junction. And that is where we're going to end this episode. As we're now playing Aaron Godspeed. So in our next episode, we will continue through here and try to complete Aaron Godspeed's quest where we failed with Alexander of Blacksand. This time we'll try to be successful. That's going to do it for this one. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays the Warlock of Firetop Mountain.